Hi, hi. This is Kimberly Ochoa Stitch, and I will be reading you a poem that I wrote a couple months ago, March 30th. Today is July 29th. It's called A Ballad for Love, one of my favorites. And the camera is up here, and my laptop is down here, so just heads up. But A Ballad for Love. I'm taking your hand, are you gripping mine back? The best way to describe heartbreak for me is salt in my hot chocolate. How it got there is unimportant. People tell you it'll pass, it'll be okay, and maybe it will, but you never ever really get the salt out of your cup. The only way would be to empty it, scrub it clean, and start over. Unfortunately, I can't make a new me. There are no do-overs or true clean slates in life. Just moving until you get used to the salt, or throwing the whole thing away. I'm taking your hand, are you gripping my back? Excuse me. Love is very special, love is intentional. You and I choosing each other in a world full of a billion other maybes and possibilities is special. Just because you bumped into me and spilled your coffee which started a conversation doesn't mean you couldn't have bumped into anyone else, swiped on someone else, sat next to someone else, saw another girl on the trail, got paired for trivia with someone else, helped someone else on the side of the road, been someone else's neighbor, had another friend who knew of someone you might like, took a class with someone else. Love is very special. Love is intentional. You can dance in the rain with many people, and just like it feels special with you and me, it can feel special with another you and me. Another smiling face to hold your hand in the passenger seat, another laughing at how you chop butter, another for the spontaneous road trips and getaways, another leaving at 12 a.m. to hike up a mountain for sunrise, another to fight and make up with. And if it's another we found, I promise the love could be as deep and feel so true. Me and you is a choice. Love is me asking to love you, and you giving me your consent. I'm offering you a flower. Will you take it? Will you look at this flower and believe it is the most special flower in the world? Love is not enough. There are many seasons, and we must choose to love each other actively in each one. As good as it can be, and as good as we are, when humans collide with life, it can be chaotic. I can be chaotic. You, calm, sweet boy, can be chaotic. But good coexists with bad, and we have to believe the sun will rise after a nasty thunderstorm. That paddling a choppy ocean is hard, but we'll soon reach calm waters, and the sunsets are beautiful in the winter too. A slow burn or love at first sight. Either's okay. When we really get going, there's no destination. So this love isn't a sprint. It might feel like a marathon sometimes, but it's you and me walking along Manhattan. Wherever we started, we're walking uptown, through St. Mark's, trying on sunglasses, and maybe getting matching tattoos really small where just you and I can see. Through Chelsea, with all the gays, amused, and entertained. A comedy show. Walk along the High Line with me. On to 34th, with people coming and going everywhere, shops here and there. Maybe heading to Penn Station and taking a bus to Hoboken to check out what's there. Detour to Jersey? Who even lives there? Coming back and actively avoiding the madness of Times Square. We're not keen for Broadway, right? Up and up Fifth Avenue. Through the families and uppity vibes of the Upper East Side. Are we Park Avenue people? No, but it's like driving through the rich neighborhood and checking out the houses if we could possibly own one someday. Somehow we're in Central Park, taking a stroll hand in hand. Do we keep going to the Bronx? Wherever we end up, we're taking each stride together at our own individual pace. Somehow my hand always linked through your arm, our sweaty palms locked together. Us choosing each other at each step. Anytime I look over, brown-haired boy, your eyes are as deep and endless like the ocean. Wild but soft. The most beautiful man in the world. Love is intentional, love is very special, and I love you deeply. Do you give me your consent? I am me, but I can be anyone. Do you choose me too? And if, with the passage of time, our relationship spoils, inevitably like fruit, yes, there will be someone else for you and someone else for me. But do you choose to love me deeply today and hopefully tomorrow? Do you decide to choose me in a world full of a billion other maybes and possibilities? Do you choose to dance in the rain with me? I'm taking your hand or gripping my back. Part 2. Allow me a moment to bleed on paper. But what happens when you meet someone who gets to fall and falling in love? Letting loose, being free, vulnerable, allowing your world to be enriched by this new exciting person who feels like the missing piece to your puzzle, who beautifully disrupts your life and routine. Home. Hello? Stuck in a generation which idolizes dysfunction, so long it's been like this. When will we collectively find peace and direction? People always talk about how this generation doesn't want to work. I'd say they don't want to love either. But it's not that simple. It's more like they don't want to put in the work. They don't want the discomfort, difficulty, or inconvenience before the reward. They don't get that anything worth having doesn't come easy. As with success and great beauty, great love, well, requires great sacrifice. We're living in the most comfortable times of our lives. You and me living better than kings and queens when we had them. But so important and unfortunate we've lost that lust for life and adventure in the mundane. So many people think adventure is quitting your job and packing your bags, and lust is chasing high after high. But choosing to maybe love someone new is an adventure, and taking a different route home or stopping along the way to explore somewhere new, deviating from the plan, that is lust for life right at home. Nothing too crazy, just falling for life. Back to you, sweet brown-eyed boy, sweet nothings. I've never met anyone like you. I don't want to meet anyone like you. I want you. 1,001 kisses for you. How is it one day you tell me you'd rather be with me, doing anything, than anywhere else, with anyone else? But soon after you tell me you feel nothing. That is not right. That it was good while it lasted. Sure, sometimes we think we want something, then we get it and realize not actually. Okay, but how do you go from I have some pretty strong feelings for you to you actually know? That usually happens over a longer period of time, when a relationship flows naturally with the passage of time. When the once great romantic love has transitioned to platonic, and quite understandably, yet painfully, life must go on separately. But you and me, we didn't get to do anything yet. So many plans forever bookmarked. What now? I'm running, but I can't leave my heart, so everywhere with me you go. After this ocean I've cried for you, I watch from the shore as you start swimming with another lady. Another better version of yourself for her, whoever she may be, all fixed up, blooming in someone else's garden. Sure, for me too, there will be someone else someday, somehow. Life just goes on and on. But so far in this life, I've loved you the most, and I can't imagine loving anyone else the same way. I don't want to. Of all the millions and billion possible maybes, I wake up every day and choose to believe you're the one. Or maybe, or maybe I've created a new character in my relationship fantasy. I've put you on a pedestal all alone, living in my dream world. Because as deep as I've fallen, you don't feel the same way. And I guess it doesn't work like that. And as I am a student of life, I am also a student of love, forever learning as I experience it, and finding new ways to experience it. And unlike maths or history, like life, I can never master love, the beauty of the everlasting unknown, and the pain of unhappy surprises, with no established formula. Life keeps going. I can't erase the memories, just change the nature of my relationship with them. The memory becomes a story rather than an open wound. pushing through every day until I can remember you without pain taking over, honoring the love I feel, while making room for whatever is next. Perhaps you're pulling away from my vulnerability and enthusiasm has to do with your own past limitations. Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe nothing is wrong with you in the way I want to believe, to feel better about why you decided no. Just no. Maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe he understands love is intentional and love is very special. And this wonderful man, this man of my dreams, just decided not to take my hand, and that's all. The end. Thank you if you got this far. This is a very, very, very special poem to me. So I hope you enjoyed it. And once again, if you got this far, thank you very much for listening. Thank you.